everybody. This is Reverend Deanna. Sorry, I am a bit late for the 10 o'clock midweek reflection, but I got a last minute idea to come here. So I am here at Daysland United Church, and I decided to come here because on Monday we met here. If I can see, we met here in these pews, and we even moved all the hymn books to the front so that they wouldn't get dirty or sprayed with COVID spray, and we distanced ourselves out amongst the pews. And we met here to talk about what opening the church might look like and when that might happen. And the motion was that if everything goes according to plan, that we might aim for in-person worship September 13th. So the first Sunday after the long weekend in September. So that's exciting, and I just kind of wanted to be here in that space when I shared that news with you and acknowledge the work that happened here. And so this week, I was away last week for a continuing ed. I took an online course, and I know some of you may have missed the midweek reflection or missed the Sunday service, and they were posted. So if you didn't find them, please have a look for them on our Facebook page, DKR United on Facebook or YouTube. And I wanted to talk to you today about, because last Sunday, June 21st, was National Indigenous Peoples Day. And so I wanted to talk a bit about that. And there was a video that a colleague posted featuring a keynote discussion by by Elder Stan McKay. And I listened to it while I was away on study leave, and I really liked it. I'll post it to Facebook after this reflection, but if you're tuning in and you want to find it, it is called, if you go to YouTube and you search The Gathering 2015 Elder Stan McKay, you should find it. Like I said, I'll post it, but it's The Gathering 2015 Keynote with Elder Stan McKay. And the thing, I would encourage you all to watch it. The thing that I like about it is there's so many ways to enter into the discussion about that talk that Elder gives. And like we can talk about it about racism, like what is going on in the world today. Towards Indigenous peoples, towards Black people, towards all people of color. We can talk about this video from a perspective of classism, of how systems in the world are prejudiced against people that are impoverished. We can talk about it just from community development. How do we want to build communities that are sustainable and support all peoples in their personal development? You can approach it in a discussion about individualism versus collective community philosophy. You can approach it just economics. You could, there's so many ways that you could approach discussion about this video. And so I wanted to encourage you to check it out. like I said, I'll post it on Facebook, and just to enter into it with an open mind that there's so much going on in it, so much that we could engage in about being a community of faith. And one of the other things that kind of came up for me, I was part of an intercultural meeting yesterday on Zoom on how to be an intercultural church, which essentially is just how do we be a church where all people feel safe, a church where all are respected and feel cherished for who they are, whether that's people of race, people of different genders, people of different economic status. That is what being an intercultural church, actually just being the church, is about. And sometimes the church forgets about how we're called to be. And so it was really good. And the one thing, I'm just going to grab the quote because it was very good. It said that we are called to create a space that lets people know that we see how beautiful they are, how valued they are, and how much they can contribute to all that we do. And so that's kind of what I wanted to share with you this week through that video and through the reflection of that, and also thinking about Ecclesiastes 3. There is a time for everything under heaven, a season for everything. So if you have a Bible, dig it out and read Ecclesiastes 3. If you go to BibleHub, I think it's .net on the online, or even just type into your Google search Ecclesiastes 3, it'll come up. It'll even autofill, so you don't even have to spell Ecclesiastes properly. And just have a read of that and sit with it for a day, and see what comes out of it for you. If you really read it, there is actually some, I don't know what to say, hard stuff, but there's some challenges in it. A time to kill, a time to hate, a time, there's some stuff in there, and I want to see what comes up for you, because it could be different. And so again, the video that I'm going to post is for a keynote speech from Elder Stan McKay at a community development gathering in Manitoba from 2015. And how it relates to National Indigenous Day, how it relates to the happenings in the world right now, and how it relates to us as the people of God, trying to do our best to be the church in this world in 2020. So that's it. If you can watch the video and reflect on Ecclesiastes 3, and then join me Sunday for worship, that would be really awesome. A couple of reminders that this will actually be our last Sunday service for a while. Our churches, our physical community churches, Daysland, Killam, and Roseland, don't have in-person worship normally in July anyways. And so we are taking that time as a rest. And then we will begin again with our online presence in August. It might be the midweek reflection and Sunday service, might be a little different. I've been learning some things about online worship, and yeah, we might try something a little different in August. So just stay tuned. We'll still be sharing posts and conversation on our Facebook page, emails out to our community. So if you would like to be a part of that community and receive emails and you aren't already, you can leave us a comment on our Facebook page or our YouTube channel, DKR United, and we will get in touch with you and make those connections. The other thing I wanted to mention is, now that school is over, James is starting to work on designing our website, so who knows, we might have that to launch fairly soon too. So the church is still here, and we are still working, and yeah, we're struggling to respond to the world, to COVID-19, to the calls for justice, to the calls to develop a more anti-racist society. We are here, we are trying our best to figure out who we are, to think about the things that we don't know, that maybe we should try to educate ourselves on. We are still here to be a compassionate presence if you're going through something. So with that, I guess I know I would encourage you to have prayers for Terry Lee Gordon and Rock McCarroll. I have a cousin, Nicole Oliver in Edmonton, who just got some news about thyroid cancer. And to the people here in Daysland at Providence Place who just finally got word that they are allowed to very gently venture out of their community. Prayers for those who are still quite terrified of COVID and their health, and for those who think this is all for nothing, that we are all part of God's people and all need compassion and kindness and love and healing. And so let us know that those prayers of our hearts go out into the world to all that need them. And so, friends, thank you for joining me today here at Daysland United Church. It is a beautiful little church here. And I think the sign on the back might be backwards for you, but it said, "With God, all things are possible." So I kind of thought that that was good background for me today. Take care of yourselves. I will see you, or you will see me, on Sunday at 10 live. And I can't wait till we can see each other face to face again. With that, I guess I should remind you too that if you would like a porch visit, a socially distanced visit, please let me know. I can do some of that in July. That would be awesome. Take care of yourselves, everyone. God bless. Have a great day.